Ohio gozaimasu. I'm excited. Do not disturb. So I checked the audio yesterday. I enjoyed watching the video back. It sounded exactly like it should, but it's so quiet at the same time. And I recorded something to put into my BandLab folder, and the sound was awesome. It was amazing. And I didn't get it because I'm like, the video was the same way too. Some things you can hear clearly, and some things it's like really quiet. And there's two mics. There's one on the top and on the bottom. And so I would think that it was sitting right next to the speaker and it was picking up the sounds, and it also distorted some of the sounds too. I told y'all the look for equipment for me thing is real, because like I had to actually get a mic to pick up these things. So when I say I'm better in real life, it's more than a flex, it's a necessity in order to actually experience who I am, provided that I can actually do it in your presence. We're going to be working on the second. No, we're on the third part. No, we're on the fourth part now. But it's going to be the same song. I haven't done anything else. Also, I'm going to be doing. My bad. Hold on. This is also the angle we're not going to use because you can't see the screen, but you also really couldn't see me last time either. And I'm like, let's make something work. So, we're gonna switch it up in a minute, but I want to make sure you can hear me right now. Okay, so I'm going to be doing more lives next month because now I'm able to film what I'm doing in the studio as well. I'm going to be doing a new activity as well for a bit. So I don't know how much time I'll actually have, but I want to keep doing the lives. They're fun. And I'll really be saying something. And I'm going to also make an effort to keep doing videos like this because it doesn't take that long to upload these. As for Instagram lives, I'm going to be doing those one or the other. Like if I'm not going to be doing, if I'm going to be doing that, I won't be doing this. So that'll alternate what goes up on which platform on what day. And there's no specific pattern for that. I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. And that's what it's going to be. And let's see, there's one other. Oh, I'm gonna start a Patreon soon. I've been waiting to get a new phone to do so, And I wasn't gonna talk about my phone, like I got a new phone, but that was the main reason for me not doing that. And I've already done the video posting of um, me using the phone and the new ideas. So, because it's like, yeah, you got something, but like, how does that make it better? So, I'd rather I put up a video saying how it's better by using it. So now I can say it's because I got a new phone. But that also means it has different features. So I'm gonna figure out how to do Patreon. Um, and if it works out the way that I want it to or better, I will be doing Twitch because I want to start playing Genshin Impact. I'm taking a break on Cooking Diary right now because my accounts aren't linking up with the data, and that's making me sad because I consider myself a legendary account. I don't care. So I want to keep it because I really want to go all out. So I won't be playing that for a minute, but I will be continuing to play it and filming it at some point. Keep that in mind. I know nobody really cares whether I do these things or not, but I do. And also, it doesn't really matter because it's fun. Also, the videos are, you know, videos. So it's content, it's something. And one day I will be doing Let's Plays and stuff, but everybody will have already played the game. So I don't know if they'll be valuable, but I've always wanted to do them. But just know that I've probably watched the walkthrough myself at some point, and probably for that one. Doesn't matter as long as it's interesting to watch and to play. I have so much fun with walkthroughs. I don't care. You can't take that content away from me. I used to watch Awesome Face Prod. That was like my first long time watching a YouTuber walkthrough, and that was fun. But I don't watch enough of them these days because I don't have my games. So, what were we talking about? Let's begin. Oh, let's begin. Hello, good morning. This, there we go. I was gonna say, I don't understand what's happening here. La, 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 la. Is that right? Is that right? Okay. La 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 la. Is that one on? Something's on. Oh, oh, I gotta fix the angle too. Oh, goodness gracious. Alrighty now. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, I got this. Wakata. Oh my goodness. It's looking better already. This was a good idea. Hold on. Yeah, what is it? There shouldn't be no hold up. too far away. I really do hope you can actually hear me though. And the music, I don't know. I flipped the phone around today. I think. No. Oh, I didn't. I thought I did. It's too late to flip it now. Oops. Oh, yeah, I watched it. So it was good. Maybe this is a good angle. I don't know. Shoot. Anyway, let's get into it. I didn't check all systems. Is this one? No, it's not that one. What? There's two? I'm not even gonna ask what I did. Ah, I don't want the. Oh my god. I really hope you can see me. I apologize if you can't. No. I lost my donut today and I really wanted to eat it. I don't know how it happened. I did this to my brownie last week as well. I don't commit crimes often, but when I do, it just seems to be the worst kind. So it sounds good. It sounds. I've almost. My music puts me to sleep. Like I be in the vibe and I be sleep. Like I don't know. Like a different dimension or something. I don't know what to do to it. Um, chances are, see, okay, now this is where, yesterday was the thing. Okay, that's good. We did it. Bachi, 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 bachi. So basically, whenever I come into the studio, I normally just do something from scratch because normally I'm not thinking about what I was thinking about before. And also, I'm gonna use this in my projects anyway, so I don't know what I'm gonna do to it, but I may not do it today. I'm building a legacy, if you will. So thank you for being a part of that. Oh, you can't even see my face. So we're gonna work on something different today because that's what we're doing today. Although I don't know if I'm going to be working on something I'm already working on because I don't really want to tell everybody about it. But I don't mind if it actually just ends up being what we end up doing. So just know that I am using discretion in some type of way. But I just don't care. But as long as I want to care, I do. So that's what we're going to do. I'm tired. That's why I'm not putting any effort into actually doing anything else. I hope you can hear me. Yeah. Okay. So I am gonna actually start playing some things that I know that I want to listen to. So get ready for the studio league. What kind of lame? Hey, but it's happening though, real time. Where you been? Now I gotta fix the camera. Since I'm writing, I'm gonna add some verses to this. No. and wisdom. Come and get some. Come and get some. Come and get some. This is your I'm not going nowhere because I'm higher than you can reach it. You can reach me. Come and get Come and get some. I can't control the volume, so everything is very loud right now. That's funny. But I don't know what I'm even gonna do with this one. I was testing out I did a little doop de doop with the keyboard, and that's where the keyboard came through with. But I don't know if I want to use them or not, but I don't want to get rid of them. But I feel like I wasn't moving on from it because I didn't choose one or the other. So I tried to put them in certain spots so that I could like maybe see if I liked them. But I don't really care if there's instruments in my music or not. But I feel like I want what I want has a different feel to it, I suppose, because then I would want it to be something that I would recreate for myself. Like I'm vibing in the car to this person's music. So, but like, is it on the radio or is it on Spotify? Is it on Pandora? Like the mediums. I want my music to be everywhere, and I want it to have different, um, like people of all ages and different genres and all that stuff. They can be like, yeah, I know her. I listen to her music. Blah blah blah. I don't know, something like that. Sounds about right because that's something that I want. Just because I know that I can do it. But at the same time, I don't really care about doing all of that too much to the point where it's something that I have to do for other people. So it means that I'm going to be putting out things in a way that make me feel like I did it that way. Especially because people like Doja Cat, she also opens a way for mainstream music and weird people. And I think that her sound has been very important to the industry regarding to where I'm coming through. It's been very interesting. Everybody's throwing their art out there and starting off strong because I am coming through. At some point in time, I'm going to be the biggest person that you've ever thought you've known. And that is going to be so interesting because I know that I'm going to have a lot of fun with that energy. And on top of that, I'm having fun talking about it at the moment, so that makes me happy. It lets me know that I am going in the right direction that I'm supposed to be going in, and everyone else that I will be going with will be finding their way with me. And that's exciting too, because I'm tired of seeing absolutely nothing. I almost was afraid to start something new because I've seen so many of the same types of people for such a long time now. And I found that interesting because I don't remember being afraid in any type of way when I moved here about the types of people that I would meet. It's like I knew already what type of vibration they were gonna give, and it was alright. It was a little disappointing, but I did find experiments in that time, so that's exciting. I don't know how much work we're gonna get done in this session. I like to have the space to do so, so I might just make this video because that's what we're doing. But it would help if you could see, right? So, so I was thinking of getting. I was think. Hello. So I was thinking of getting tarot cards and starting up more readings. But the price of tarot cards has gone up. Also, I don't want basic cards and I want to save my money. So I ran into a dilemma. I'm also going to be exposing some things. I wanted to get my tongue re-pierced, and I'm gonna have to wait to do that too. Cause when I got them pierced, it was $15 or $20. I can't remember, but um, I also have other piercings, so it wasn't that expensive. And nowadays, that's a totally different pricing. And so they're talking like $50. I was thinking like $45 at the most. I know it's been some years, but like it's really been too long apparently because they talking money. And I'm like, that's cool and all, but excuse me. I'm gonna have to find a shop and take my time and do it, which bothers me because doing piercings and stuff used to be a spontaneous thing for me anyway, and it was fun that way. And now I have to plan it in a planned way, like really plan it. So far out now that I gotta wait, I gotta push it off because it's so expensive in a different way. Like I can understand if I was getting a tattoo, like the most I've spent on a tattoo is 180 for each thing that I did. I think this was 120 and then 180 for this one. I'm like, do I even have any more? Oh yeah, and then these were 60. So like I'm not familiar with prices nowadays. But I don't want to make it an excuse to not get my tongue pierced because I already went through the pain of getting it. I don't want to have to redo it. But since I went on a fast, I'm sorry, y'all. Since I went on a fast years ago, I went on it a lot, but I went on different types of fasts. I promise to talk about these things a little bit more as time goes through, but I want to focus on the win rather than what I've been through. But I felt like I didn't have enough time to talk about what I've been through because I didn't want people really worrying about me more than it was necessary. But I wanted people to give me their money at the same time. Like, don't ask me no questions, not unless you really care, but like, support me because why not? why not? But now you have to. Oh, it's coming. But now, um, I don't even know why we brought that up. Sometimes the messages just be saying whatever they want. You heard me. Anyway, so I am. Oh, I went on a fast, and when where I went, I took out all of my piercings, and I basically um, practically got rid of my clothes too. I got new clothes. I, yeah, I'm gonna have to talk about that at some point. Yeah, as a spiritual, I've gone through a lot of spiritual things that only really I can explain because I had to be alone to do it because I didn't want people to judge me in which way, like what I was doing and whatnot. Like I've done, uh, like sitting naked under the moon on the side of the canal, but only doing it for as long as it was to initiate myself, basically, and then going right back into my clothes. It was it was interesting. It was freeing too. It was a lot of fun. So I really do like my own nudity, but I don't know how much I'll feel liberated seeing other people's nudity if that's not what I came to see. So if only everybody could just live like me. I need some lotion. um, yeah. So I took out my piercings, and then when I moved, when I moved here, I think that was like a month or two in between. So I had them out for about a month or two, and when I moved here, I stayed with my friend at the time for 3 days, and she let me use. She let me have some piercings that she had because she had some too, but she always had bigger ones than I had, so it was surprising to find what I needed because I needed 2 bars for. I haven't really shared this, but now that I'm actually single, it doesn't really matter because Uh, I don't know when y'all gonna see a lot of things that I've been waiting to see. I like art. I love me some art, and I love watching myself. But I don't know how I'm gonna present everything yet. But anyway, but I have been waiting because I'm a lady. I'm fairly a lady. Fairly a lady. uh, I wanted to wait until I felt a certain way to like let, or also could dress a certain way without it being a liability to me. But um, I have my nipples pierced. I've had them pierced for since the whole situation, like before all of this even happened. I don't remember. I think I was 19, 21. I would say 18, but I might be wrong. And I wanted to wear more outfits that show them off because before this, I used to, but since I live outside, I like basically banned that type of action because I didn't want to draw a certain type of attention. But now that I'm the boss, now that I'm the boss, I can do whatever I want to. But at the same time, I just choose not to have to deal with people nowadays. So, but I still dress the way that I want to. But what really made me think about this specifically is because I got a new sports bra. You can't even see it. That's fine. Y'all not paying me anyway. I got a new sports bra, and they're removable pads. The pads you can see through. So I was like, maybe you can see it through when they take the pads out. And I'm like, that would be cute if that's what I was going for, but I feel like it could have been done without that. I don't think that it's see through because I took them out to wear this today. So um, if they can see it a little bit, that's fine. But you can still see the little bumps on the side, the barbells, and I'm happy about those. Those are my trademarks. However, that gives away that I have those piercings, and so I try not to wear anything that kind of suggests that. I've kind of sprinkled in some free the nip type outfits throughout my journey, but each one gets better with age because, like, sometimes I wasn't in the space to do it or didn't have the right outfit to do it, but I did it and it was still good for me at that time. Like it counts as a win for fashion. I'm happy about it. Wouldn't want to be trashy out here. And when you're moving around, your boobs don't always do the same exact thing unless you're wearing what you're supposed to be wearing. So I made sure to hone my equipment, we'll say. Makes sense to me. We might not end up making no music today. But yeah, so oh yeah, I guess I will finish that story because that is kind of funny. So my friend let me use her piercings and stuff, right? But there was no tongue piercing available, and which is funny to me because I feel like that should be the most like ready and available one. But maybe because I had a lot until I didn't. But it's because I moved, but also I didn't have that many to begin with. Or maybe I would have kept two some backup. But I think I would have ended up being throwing those away too because of the situation. Anyway, um, basically it was a purge, and so I took everything out and wanted to make sure that my holes didn't close up. Everybody that I've ever known, they'll take them out and they want the holes to close up. They want this change, and I'm like, why would you do that? And I still don't feel like why would you do that? But at the same time, for me, it was a different reason why I took them out, and I didn't want them to close up. Like my piercings are a part of my identity. They are very much so perfect on me, and I like expressing myself as a human through these mediums of body and flesh. So when it came to my tongue piercing, I was surprised because it said that after 10 minutes, it doesn't matter how long that you've had it pierced, it will close. But it stayed open until I got something to put in it. But so that was like a month or two. But I did not end up finding an actual tongue ring um, in her stuff. So I had to use a gauge or a taper, and it was a really tiny one, but it wasn't tiny enough. And so it was in my tongue basically, and I had to sleep with it like that, and it was pointy. It was just a shiny taper, and it was black, and I didn't really see what happened to it, but I think I swallowed it when I went to sleep. And then I also got broke up with that day, so like that was my body wasn't having a good time. I was controlling the energy, but at the same time, like my body was not happy with the situation. Why do I feel like the more I keep trying to get in the frame, the more I'm out of frame? Hello, look at me. Hello. Dang. Go Minnesota. Anyway, so and yeah, so yeah, my digestive system. I basically I just had a bad tummy ache, and it was kind of. I'll talk more about it, but I'm not trying to elaborate. But for the most part, I do want to say that I have like I don't know. I think they say cats hurt in silence, and I think that really has been a big part of my life. Like I was really in pain, but I knew that it wasn't really gonna help me to tell anybody anything, especially because when something happens and you're trying to get out of something and something happens where you can say, well, I use this as an excuse to not go because you know, I had been bailed on, so it's not like I was happy to be going alone. So at the same time, it was more of like, okay, I'm still gonna go because I gotta go. It doesn't matter if I don't know what's gonna happen next, type of thing. So I had to go. So I went with a taper inside of my belly, I'm sure of it. Yeah. And then, so my lips got dry. Yeah. And so when I got here, I didn't have it again, but I don't know when it happened. I ended up getting some money and ended up going on my first trip to the mall and buying 3 new tongue rings. And I switched out my nipple rings with those. So they're different colors because they're tongue rings. And then I used that one, for the tongue ring because it's a tongue ring. But um, oh, I don't know what happened to that one, or if I switched it out with another one. I don't know why I would do that, but anyway. And so I was eating a peach. Yeah, it was a peach, and I bit it. I bit the pit. Actually, I don't even think I bit the pit, but I definitely bit the ball of my tongue ring. But that's not what broke it. It was the peach itself. So it broke, and I don't I don't remember if I ate it or not. I hope I didn't. I don't want to be dramatic for no reason because I feel like I did. I posted about it when it happened, so it's on my Instagram. So I'm pretty sure I explained it. So I don't know if I ate the ball or not. But yeah, I don't ingest jewelry, but it's funny how much jewelry I've ingested in my life. What the heck? Just thought about it. I ate something in first grade too. I don't know how that happened. Actually, I don't think I ate it. It got stuck in my ear. But I don't know how it got out because I didn't tell anybody it was stuck in my ear. God got it out because I was trying so hard to get it out without making a big deal out of it. Because I was trying to put it in my ear to use as an earring because I couldn't get my ears pierced yet. And it got stuck. It was one of those beads with the little holes in it. It was difficult. I got time. I'm gonna find out if I want to see if I want to do something in these songs or something. My neck. Oh my god. I did my best. Mm, let's make something new. That's usually what happens, by the way. I have to take a specific route to it as well. I can't just say like new track, new project. I have to go through the front because that also aids in my readiness. I'm one of those picky artists. I really am. I think it's interesting that it ended up being that way, but it curates the art. Good God Almighty, rain on me, your love. God, God, ugh, good, good, good. Ooh, 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 okay. Ooh, ah, ee, ooh, ah, ooh, 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 ah, ooh, 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 ah, ooh, 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 ah, kill that real God, kill real, real. I don't know why, but that's the message, so we're gonna just put it in there. We'll usually find out. But it's a complete contrast. I was thinking about this yesterday about writing the lyrics and when they clash with the messages. The title of this song is Death. I kill the real I kill the real God Almighty God Almighty. Oh, that someone be that one. Ah, ooh, 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 ah, ooh, 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 God, kill that real God kills you, real God Almighty God. Ah, ooh, 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 ah, ooh, 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 God, good, kill, God, that Almighty God, rain kills on you, me, your God, 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 mine, steady, God, Almighty. That didn't work out. Ooh, 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 God, good, kill, God, that Almighty God, rain, kill. I don't like it already. It was boring. Ah, ooh, 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 ah. Oh, that is that could be. Well, I don't want to rely on that, but you know what? I've said that the past couple times, so that means I can use it now. Boo 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 bop, boo boo bop, boobin'. I don't know how this about to sound. Na 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 na. Okay. Ah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ah. Ah. Ooh, ooh. Ah. God. Ah. Kill. I don't know. We don't know. That's the surprise. Wait. Close enough. I don't know how this is about to sound, but we're gonna go in. Okay. Actually, before we do that, I'm gonna stop this video and start another one. Janet,